This video has the body cam footage of an attack on a bystander in Canton, Ohio. Now, I have been doing some research into these different body cams and things like that. Police in Ohio are not very well trusted, it seems. Specifically, Canton and Toledo, police don't seem to trust their cops all that well. And that's what happened here. Police were doing a legitimate stop, but it was done in the neighborhood, and the neighborhood was not happy about it. Okay, well, if you look into what's been going on in Canton, this is not an unusual thing, it seems. But in this instance, a police officer by the name of Nicholas Casto decided to not be professional, not be detached, and to act in a manner that had him fired. I say all that to say you can't defund the police because we need the police. And defunding the police takes away from actual training that these cops need to prevent situations like this. Also, you can't do DEI hires. You have to actually have trained police officers who are professional and detached and know how to operate in a situation in which they are going to be seen. So I'm going to have my introduction, I'm going to have the video, and then I'm going to discuss the full story of the case. Howdy y'all, this is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
Go tell his mom how you attack tough guys.
Y'all basically arrested.
This fake ass Brian Owen. Oh, ugly ass nigga.
You can come home with me. I got one at home which you can come play with. No, it can't.
What kind of dog you got?
You can come play with nobody. You can come play with nobody. Oh, I got a German Shepherd. Oh, yeah.
German Shepherd?
She never tear that motherfucker up. At the end of the day, it was grown ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, go tell him mom how you
Hey, I'm about to put this guy in custody. Hey, say one more thing to this dog.
tear it up?
You're about to go in custody. Go inside, you're going to jail. Go inside. Hey, he's under arrest. You're not taunting the dog. Done. Move, move. Keep position, don't get big. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. All right, hey, cover him up. Stop resisting. Cover him up. Yep. Go ahead. Good boy. 6'3".
Okay, there is a Substack link down below that has has an article that you can research from. It also has a scribd link to the official report of this incident and how the official city dealt with Casto. But here's the situation. The police did a legitimate pullover. Turned out that it was a 19-year-old and somebody else was in the vehicle with them. They were arrested for firearms violation. Probably a suspected gang member. I don't know if the person was or not. I am not saying that they were. I'm just saying that the person was probably a suspected one. During the stop in a neighborhood, the cops started feeling like they were being watched a little too much by the neighbors and that crowds were growing a little too much for for how comfortable that they should feel about the situation, so they called for backup. One of the officers that showed up was Canine Officer Nicholas Casto. Casto, as you saw in the video, had interactions with Kevin Conver. Kevin, I'm not sure how to pronounce his first name, but Mr. Conver was on his own property. He was acting in a way that most people would have no problem with. Any police officer who is professional and detached, seeing how Conver never left his property, and yes, he may have been a little mouthier than some people would have wanted. Guess what? That's his right. I don't care what your skin color is. If you want to be a little mouthy with somebody, I don't care. Cops are not people who have special dispensation to not have somebody mouth off to them. I'm getting tired of that. People going, well, you shouldn't have. No. People have the right to speak their mind. It doesn't matter if a person has a badge or not. Well, you see the attack on the video. This is the situation that we've got in this country. These folks are not being trained properly in how to handle these situations. Casto has now been fired, and there's all kinds of things that have gone wrong, and this just happened last year, so this could still lead to a lawsuit. Now, there are going to be those pro-police folks that are going to go, well, he shouldn't have mouthed up to the officer. Really? You're saying that somebody doesn't have the right to their First Amendment guarantees? I've been fighting for freedom of religion for quite a while myself. That's part of the First Amendment. Freedom of speech is something that everybody should be fighting for. Right to assemble. They were assembling on their own private property. Think about that. That's another First Amendment guarantee. Basically, there were two First Amendment things that were going on when this cop attacked one of the people involved. I have no problem with this guy being fired, and I can understand if this is the normal behavior of the Canton Police Department, having them be monitored. Now, yes, it was a legitimate stop for the people in the vehicle, and them wanting to have backup just in case something went wrong. I can understand that. What I don't understand is Officer Casto, now former Officer Casto, not only wanting Mr. Conver arrested, he also attacked this man with his canine. There is nothing valid about any of that. So that's how this situation ended up. Casto was fired, and there is possibly going to be a situation where the city is sued over this. That's the way things go when you act stupid. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican, I don't care if you're conservative, I don't care if you're liberal, I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.